Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we've checked out the 1997 Albert Pyun action movie, Mean Guns.
I don't want to play.
Mean Guns.
Any other?
Oh,
Any
that's
other
fast.
questions?
I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, was this an Albert Pyun movie? I missed that entirely.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You couldn't.
Hell yeah.
You could tell from the filters and everything,
Ugh.
and the
Yeah, I couldn't tell
dialogue.
by the
Oh,
the
shitty-
The mambo music.
Oh, you know all the Mambo music in all of Albert Pyun's movies.
All right,
Known
that was
for it.
banter time. Banter time. and
I'm
after that-
sorry, did I miss the memo where we just all start talking about the movie right away?
Yeah, well,
Ian, 3-year ban.
Jesus Christ, baby.
Guys,
Guys,
not
even wearing the wig that he said he was going to.
I know. I'm
Couldn't
just-
find
should I
it.
make a wheel
Couldn't
for
find it.
years of band?
all right. Well, we're back. Talking about Albert Pyun. This is a Patreon recommendation. I don't know who recommended it. Sean will let us know, and then I'll update you accordingly in a couple minutes.
Was it
Mean
Nick?
Gun.
I think it was Nick.
I think it was Nick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was responding about the movie in the.
All right, Nick.
We'll
Nick.
just assume.
Nick recommended this movie. We got it on the wheel.
It's Nick T.
All right. Like we all said, Nick T several times now. Recommended Mean Guns, and that's what we are here.
There's
to
probably
talk.
multiple Nicks on our Patreon. Our large assortment of people
Yeah,
in our
there's
massive
so many
Patreon
Nicks.
that you need to join for just $1 a month.
Poor
don't recommend it.
thousands of Nicks.
Right.
You could be
Yeah,
one
one
of the
Can
next.
see what Irene will post next.
And if we keep talking, Chris can't get a word in edgewise. This is great. Speaking of wheels,
At one point, I commanded respect. I had an authority.
What?
When I spoke,
Point.
Wow.
you guys listened. And
you
there
never
was
had your
and I
car.
thought I was in denial.
there was a format to the show. I was going down with the sinking ship.
You've been phoning it in
Somehow
for years,
this ship has capsized, and you guys are just running amok thinking you're all in control.
It was a tiny little leak, and you were just like, I guess we're all dead now. And we all decided, no, fuck this. It's a mutiny. We're taking control of this ship. So we're handing you the metaphorical bucket to scoop the water out with.
Does that mean I don't have to do anything anymore?
I don't know.
You never did
I
anything
think he
to begin
just
with.
kicked you off the show.
Am I out? Am I done? Is this what it's like to be like on Facebook? See, one of the Facebook CEOs or founders or some shit?
It's a hostile takeover, Chris.
Yeah, it's like you're no longer on your show. I'm like, what? How did that
I
happen?
own 90% of the shares of this show.
No, I'm actually okay with it. AJ can be in charge now. You guys,
wants
good
that.
luck watching the movies.
No one wants
I'll tell you that right now.
I'm not watching
it'd be a
Dead
different show
Butterfly or
for
whatever
sure.
that was.
We'll watch all this crazy, gory stuff I have. That one wants to watch.
All
So-
Jesus movies all the time.
All Jesus all the
And I'm
time.
out.
Well, hold on.
I'm
Occasionally
out.
you'll do an airplane movie.
Yes. Good airplane movies.
Oh, Jesus on an airplane.
Jesus
Cool.
is the airplane.
Someone made an airplane to
Flying
try to
Jesus.
find Jesus.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Jesus
All
take
right.
the wheel.
All right.
This Patreon wheel.
Next week is Halloween. Is the Halloween week, and so we are going to do a Halloween themed movie. We are still collating
TBD.
data
TBD.
and crunching the numbers, and by the end of this episode, we will have determined what that movie will be. But in the meantime, we have plenty to do. Also, just want to let you know, if you're just a listener, Lindsay is off this week. She said she's not coming this week, and we said okay, and then Ian came.
It's
So Ian
Halloween
is on.
month.
Welcome, Ian.
She has to get her injections.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sharing the injections.
Yeah. Of children's blood.
Okay, that's fair. I think rich people actually do that. At least they did it on Silicon Valley, and I have to
Right.
assume that's basically
She's got like
real life.
42
Documentary.
grandchildren.
I mean, if
That's
you
how
inject
she
like
can
young
still
people blood in
compete
your
with Pork
body,
Princess.
it's got to be
Do
better
what
for
you
you,
gotta
right?
do, you know?
Fewer antioxidants or more. I forget which. I don't know. Whatever's good for you.
I like that.
Fewer and more.
Free radicals.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Enough science, guys.
The science corner's over.
Science is over. We must talk about Mean Guns.
We must.
And if there's one person on the show who I want to tell me what Mean Guns is about, that would be AJ. So AJ, can you do that?
I'll try.
Okay.
Syndicate needs to clean house.
It's my house.
So Ice-T invites them all to a prison.
Y'all motherfuckers ready to die?
Turns out they will have to fight to the death for 10
Battle
million.
Royale!
Will this
It
movie
was
be
a
repetitive,
firefight.
or will it last the test of time?
Are you not entertained?
Find out in the Albert P. Young 1997 classic. That is Mean Guns.
Guns.
Where did the little girl come from?
Very dark because the movie's an hour and 50 minutes, and that's way too fucking long.
She's my real daughter.
That's a
Did miss
really
myself.
good impression there.
Did miss myself some Christopher Lambert.
He's looking good.
He needed to be in this movie more.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that. I'm sure Aaron will let us know some facts about that.
Should have made it
History
2
Hall.
hours 10 minutes with some more Christopher Lambert content.
Well, when you're only in the set for 2 days.
Hey!
That's the lead, and you just buried the lead. What the shit?
Spoiler!
Very
That's my
him
goddamn
off.
job.
He's gone. One down, 5-4 to go. 5 maybe.
All right.
We gotta get
Who's
down to
getting the
three.
$10 million.
Gotta get down to three.
Where's the money? Where's
Dude,
the money?
we should do that on this episode. By the end, the listeners should vote off the people and then see who the last two remaining people are.
Isn't that corrupt, Chris?
I don't know how we determine that, but we'll bring it back up during the listener feedback
I'm
section.
here for it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. AJ, that was great.
Thank you.
Now it is time to move on and do the history hole. So let's get up in Aaron's history hole and get a little context for the movie
Oh, I
and the
love
year
getting
it
in
was
this hole.
released. I didn't like saying released right after you said hole. But that's not on me. That's on you. But whatever. All right, there we go.
Stop
Way to
releasing
make
on
it
each other.
weird.
OBS is fucking crashing, so you're not seeing anything cool tonight.
Oh, come on. One from Aaron. One from Aaron. One from Aaron.
Cancel the
What about-
pod.
I'm frustrated.
Over.
All right, Mean Guns. This is an Albert Pyun film, as we've discussed during the introduction for this podcast episode. We know Albert from all sorts of things. I think we've watched most of his movies at this point.
Quite a
We
lot.
started out with our very first episode of this podcast with Nemesis.
You know what?
Okay.
That's what we should watch for Halloween.
We should watch Nemesis again.
Nemesis is not a
bring it
Halloween
back.
movie, guys.
I
It's
know,
not
but
a
it'd be fucking awesome.
But he did awesome
It would
things
be.
like Blast, that movie in which Rucker, who was Rucker Howard in a
Howard.
wheelchair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Movie of the
I
year,
heard in a
Ticker,
pool.
man. Ticker.
Yeah. He was in Dollman, or he did Dollman. He did all sorts of stuff. Sword and Sorcerer, Cyborg.
Cyborg's good.
You know, he's done tons of
Arcade.
stuff. Arcade.
Arcade.
Oh
Bitch.
man, arcade.
But there's other films we haven't watched, like Adrenaline, Fear the Rush, Omega Doom,
Omega Doom. sounds
Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's made a bunch of films, especially in like
Somebody
the Nemesis
have their-
series.
Phone next to our microphone. Because I'm
Nope.
hearing some.
No.
Is it
No.
my fan on my laptop? Maybe.
No, I still heard it. But keep going.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, so this guy unfortunately passed away. Is it earlier this year or late last year?
Earlier this
Yeah.
year, yes.
I think
Yeah.
it was earlier this year.
He had
Yeah.
dementia, right?
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
dementia.
it was very sick.
Unfortunately,
They were talking. There were rumors because his wife was talking about trying to finish the last Nemesis movie because they had like enough content or whatever to put it together.
Well, wasn't he just going
That'd
to
be
use
cool.
footage from the last ones?
That's what he's been doing for the last 4 movies. So I feel like.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So this was released, excuse me, in November 1997, I believe. Yep, November 1997. Some other films from that month are Oprah Winfrey Presents Before Women Had Wings.
boy.
Gotta do that on the pod next week.
Women have
Never
wings?
heard of
You know what we
that.
need? A Sister Act remake, man.
Yeah, Chris.
No, we
Such
don't
a
need
good
But there
that.
was a second one.
Yeah,
It's
back,
not good.
the old
It's not.
back in the habit.
They go to the casino in that one, right?
It was
that
not
had,
bad.
Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have Murder, She Wrote, South by Southwest.
There's
That-
a Murder She Wrote movie.
I did not know that, but I wanted
They
to see
need.
that.
They could bring
Does it
back
have-
Murder, She Wrote.
But they should make
Who's
the
gonna watch it,
woman
your
like
dead grandmother?
young.
Spiffle,
It's-
watch it.
Wow,
AJ.
too soon,
totally
AJ.
watched
Too
it.
soon.
Angela Lansbury's not in it though, so
But she could like write on a tablet or something instead.
Chris would hit that. I'll tell you what.
that'd be like when they brought back.
She could write on her
Magnum
blog that no
PI.
one reads.
Okay, we also have Starship Troopers,
Nice.
Angels in the End Zone.
Wait, just so you guys know, if I'm not paying attention and I'm writing, it's because I'm recording minus points for people.
Oh,
Cool. We could call you the
Why do you get to
Jackal.
decide that?
So I'm the leader and controller of the podcast, as we decided.
You just know you're going to be the first
Do you
one
have
voted
platinum
off.
teeth?
I'm not going to be the first one voted off. Why would I be the first one voted off?
Easily.
We were
This
talking
is
about
starting
the
to feel
pre-show.
like Mortal
People
Kombat
like me.
Annihilation.
I make good choices on
I'm
the
a
wheel.
likable guy.
I am a people person.
Are you Tavis Smiley?
It's people skills.
I have people.
Gosh,
AJ,
darn
you're getting
like
minus a
me.
point for being so rude.
I have never
was
seen
on
the
my
second
chair.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh man.
You've never
Okay.
seen what?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah.
All right, that's a
The
minus
first movie
point.
is amazing.
Have you seen the new one?
I saw the new one. It was okay. It was
I
okay.
did not see it. I have no interest in
it.
seeing it.
Yes,
voted
Paul's-
you off, Chris.
Oh, Paul voted you off. You're gone.
Paul, I was gonna pick fucking Skeleton Man for the fucking show next week, and you're voting me off. This is ridiculous.
Skeleton man.
This is just like my life. Anyways, continue.
It's his birthday next week, so he gets the biggest vote.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what else Chris would vote for? Alien Resurrection.
yeah. It's
I like Alien
interesting.
Resurrection.
Yeah, it's got its moments.
It's dumb,
I like
but
the
it's kind of
French
fun.
films. They're good.
Yeah. Yeah. This film was filmed in the United States.
In a prison.
Yep. Had a budget of $2 million and a
No, it
runtime of 1
didn't.
hour and 50 minutes. It
Was
did,
that real
Spiff.
money in the?
He had to buy a
$2,095,000.
It's a
With a
huge
You know why?
cast.
Do you know why?
because he spent $2
Because
million
of all
on
the
that digital
actors?
Christopher
camera in
Lambert got paid
1997.
$2 million for his work on this film.
No, he
What?
didn't.
Yes.
Stop.
And
He was pretty big at
He was
this
there
time.
for 2 days, as Spiff mentioned. He was scheduled
He
for
got
three.
$1 million
but had
a
a
day.
prior commitment. $1 million a day to go.
Yeah,
Are
Christopher
you shitting me?
Lambert.
It's
Is that
impressive
true?
that they got that much. in
I don't
He
two
was
days.
originally offered $2.5 million to do this and another film, but Albert Pion never got around
Dude,
to
Albert
making
Pion
the
could be
film.
like 10 movies with $2 million.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But they wouldn't have Christopher Lambert in them.
That's true.
True.
Was he that big around that time? Didn't like he do
He was
first
pretty
person
big
stuff?
around then.
He did a bunch of cool stuff.
Highlander. He did that dragon.
Oh,
movie, Reign of
But that was like
Fire.
the 80s.
I got that movie.
When did
Oh, he did
Highlander
Mortal
come out?
Kombat. He just had
Oh,
done Mortal
yeah, he
Kombat.
was
That was big.
raising
Yeah.
big money.
Sorry. Wait, two things. One, Paul saying that I'm lying to him. Did I not say Skeleton Man in the pre-show? Go back and watch the
Did
pre-show.
indeed.
All right, AJ, what was your other thing you were saying?
I'm sorry. I was talking, but I found our Christmas movie for sure.
That's what we're
We're
worried
already
about
doing
right now.
Dickmas.
That's, yeah, we're doing Merry Dickmas.
I know, but this is going to be really good.
We've already done. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Classic
All right.
AJ. Changes
AJ.
Classic AJ. No idea.
Sorry.
Minus a point for not knowing anything that's going on.
Two demerits.
We already have a consensus. You're one of those people. Everybody's like, we have a consensus. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, we watched the trailer
then there's
for it on
this-
the free show. It was good.
Moving along. Our writer was Andrew Witham.
All right,
Who
Aaron,
wrote
you're getting a
Mean
minus a point
Guns?
for using the phrase "those people," which I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but it doesn't sound nice.
One of
you
those
say
people that were like,
Andrew
you have a
is a
group
Witham?
consensus.
Look, he
They
just throws it
agree.
out again.
They
Those
agree.
people.
This is the
A
longest
person-
history hole ever. Oh my god.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But we still have time, so we
That
can go.
belongs to
Beg to differ.
what Tiger
amateur.
movie? That was
amateur.
the longest history hole.
Yeah.
That was like 47 minutes long. It was ridiculous. And most of it was completely incoherent.
As per
God.
usual.
Yeah, as per usual. Yeah, right now this is feeling. I lost my goddamn place. Thank you,
I'm still
Chris.
hearing like a digital like ripping sound.
Yeah, I heard that too for a second. I don't know.
Probably your asshole being torn into another vortex.
There is someone who
Well, I
always
hear
keeps
it,
their
I hear
phone
it.
by the mic. which
Yes,
is
I hear it
frustrating.
too.
I think it's Aaron.
Phone's not near the mic. I'll move it further just in case.
Look at how crystal clear the volume and audio is now that Aaron's not here. You guys hear that?
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
fucking
his,
you.
This is his refrigerator again?
I don't know. He's got like so many electronics jammed in that room.
Reboot the server.
Like he's got
and-
refrigerators in his office and shit. It's just
How do you
crazy.
not have refrigerators in my fucking office?
Then why are you always saying there's a refrigeration error?
It's on the other wall, on the other side of the wall.
All right, -1 for your attitude problem. Let's move on. Are you done?
It is back now that he's unmuted, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Aaron.
It's all right.
It's okay. We'll let. Aw.
Chester A. Arthur's back.
I'm still
him
hearing
away.
it, so I'm gonna rejoin.
Oh,
All right, that's fine.
When I
We're
mute,
gonna
I do
move
that.
on, Aaron. Aaron, I was just giving you shit. We're gonna move on unless you had
Fuck
something
you.
else to say.
No, screw it.
Okay, fair enough. Here we go. Time to move on and talk about Mean Guns.
It's the bad movie night.
Hey everyone, this is Chris. I'm just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienight and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienight.
All right, Aaron, you back?
Back again.
Fixed your
Aaron's
problem?
Back. Guess who's back?
Okay, he keeps
Guess who's
muting.
back?
Anyways.
Guess who's back?
All right, Mean Guns from 1997. AJ, what did you think of the Mean Guns?
Yeah, Mean Guns. You know, when the titles came up and I saw Albert Pyong, I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty excited about it going into it. But as we kind of leaked out in some of the banter, it is a very long movie. Very low budget. Everyone's trapped inside this one fucking prison, and it's just nonstop gunfights. And not like Albert Pyong awesome style when you think Nemesis, next level gunfights. No, just like bare minimal, redundant,
People shooting
lackluster.
at the camera. Yep.
Yeah, and that's just not gonna do anything for me for
2
an entire
hours.
movie. You know, I felt like I wanted to be like a Smoking Aces thing, where like they give all this backstory to characters and make you interested in them, but there's really none of that in this. They just
This
throw
is an
these
Albert
people
Pyun
in.
movie, though.
In fairness, they had like $95,000 to work with after paying Christopher Lambert.
I just
Just-
like
You
just
could
for
see all
Christopher on the
$95,000
screen.
of that
There's
on
no
the screen.
story.
It's
There's no
just
story.
ammo.
There's no story. There's just
Real
people
ammo.
in a room of guns. It's
There's
like
a
something
box
we
of
would have made in high
guns,
school.
and they dump it down the
There you
steps.
go. Everyone's
It's
just
like a-
talking over it.
it's like
but
a-
there you go.
NRA convention is what he's saying.
That's what we do, AJ. We talk over us.
We didn't used to. We used to respect each other. I didn't say a
That's
goddamn
never
thing.
You
while
talked
AJ
over
was
me the
talking.
entire
Yeah, Chris
history
respects
hole.
me. Chris gets
I
a
respect
point for
AJ.
respecting me.
Damn straight. Damn straight. Chris gets +1
That's right.
for respecting AJ.
That's right.
Get little gold stars
one.
you're putting on a chart.
That's one.
I want to see these ballots. I think they're being tampered with.
No, I will reveal all my notes at the end.
There's some hanging Chris's.
Some dangling Chris's. So not the biggest fan.
Participles.
Is what I heard there, AJ.
Yeah, I wanted to be because I do really love Albert Pyong, but this is definitely one of his weaker movies for sure.
Okay. Aaron, what did you think?
I mean, it's a battle royale film. They're all the ones that I've seen have all been kind of not heavily story driven. And in this case, it's pretty much the same. You know, there's a lot of action, but none of it's super fulfilling. It definitely looks like a Pyun film. It's definitely got the kind of color grading and just the style. We're mixing in a ton of mambo music, which seems silly on the surface, but in a way kind of works to give it some sort of character, but at the same time, not really. I think my biggest challenge is like someone had said, they're just kind of surface level characters. We don't get the full backstory. So instead of having like, oh, this cool backstory, we get this guy wears shiny shoes and that guy's got a fedora. And this guy's special thing is that he's got a mohawk. Like there's just
Get all
they've
your
kind of
90s
been
characters.
Yeah, they're just kind of just boiled down to like the most basic of characters.
They're caricatures.
Caricatures. Yes, thank you. That's actually the proper word. I was attempting to speak, but I can't talk very well. I was really disappointed that the little girl wasn't like the mastermind behind it all. I really wanted
sure
her.
she
The
isn't.
Syndicate. Oh, that would have been a twist.
I wanted her to be the mastermind of the syndicate. I thought that would have been the coolest twist.
I don't think we could rule out that she isn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
Have we seen the Syndicate and her on the screen at the same time?
she is Cindy.
But I wanted like a Mission Impossible thing where like she pulls the mask off and it's actually just like a 45-year-old guy.
Or Ice-T.
It's
He
just
actually
Ice-T,
died.
Nice tea. Yeah. And you're like, wait a minute. I don't care if it works,
she
right?
smiles and she has the platinum grill.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
That would have been cool. So that was missing. It just all feels like for naught. Like, what's the point? It's just a bunch of people shooting each other up. It's okay.
Rebecca.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what was going on. I think it's 20 minutes before they actually get into like, here we are in the prison. There's 100 of you. Because I had no idea what was happening. I mean, there was 5 minutes where they were talking about curse words and who should swear and not swear, and but then
It's Tarantino stuff.
once we got into the prison, it was just the same thing over and over again, just shooting everybody with no story along with it. So I was not a fan.
Spiv.
Yeah, this was 2 hours of the same scene over and over and over. No characters, very, very thin story. Even the gunfights, like they were never shooting at people. It was just like shooting off camera, and then they'd cut to some other people falling down, and it's just lazy editing there, and the visual quality, man. I don't know if it was just like the bad transfer here, but
Was the aspect ratio weird for you? Like everything?
Yeah,
felt
it's stretched.
squished?
Yeah,
It was a
some
4x.
issues.
It was. It
Okay.
looked like 4x3 that they stretched. To me.
Yeah.
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 It was
yeah, I watched
not
it on
squished. It
Cropped
was widened.
too. It felt cropped at times.
I watched it on Tubi. It didn't feel stretched to me, but it definitely felt like low res or like a
Yeah.
first gen
Yeah.
digital camera.
Well,
There were
there's some
definitely
more.
times where like the
more effect,
quality
too.
wavered.
More.
Yeah, there were definitely some scenes where like they cropped
Moray.
them or something.
More right.
yeah.
Thank you. I was trying to think of what the word was. Jesus.
And every time like the sun would shine in the window, it would just like white
Dude,
out the screen.
There is
and-
not one shot in this movie that doesn't have something extremely blown in the
Yeah.
in the background
It's
of
like,
it.
like, did they
Yeah.
film it on like a pocket camera from 1996? And
Yeah, like
not a fan. of
that.
this. I had high hopes because it seemed like a fun premise, and Albert Pion, Christopher Lambert. How can you go wrong? But they
Apparently
did.
you can.
Ian.
I think almost everything you guys have said is accurate. This movie is stupid as fuck. It looks like shit. It looks like it was like recorded on somebody's like home video camera as an experiment. There's tons of violence, but almost no blood. Only one person bleeds, and it's a woman, which is a very
ain't
weird
got time
thing
to
to
bleed.
do.
She
And
just
I am-
slowly bleeds all movie long.
I enjoyed the shit out of this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought the mambo kept it really moving. Like if it just had kind of a standard action movie soundtrack that was forgettable, this movie would have been such a slog. I don't know. It was dumb. I was here for it though. I was on for the ride. I showed up for a bad movie and I got it. I enjoyed it. I want the sequel. Does make me want to see a Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Lambert movie. That would be fun. What'd you think, Chris?
Yeah, I thought this was boring. Like for one, it's way too long. But I'm here for a battle royale movie. In theory, like I like battle royale. I think that movie has a little bit more interesting stuff going on because it's like
Well,
high
plus
school
it's-
kids.
Plus, it's like it's a foreign film.
Foreign,
too, so that
but
gives
it's
a
like
little-
but it's like taking high school innocent people and turning them maniac killers or whatever something. This is like crime people
Yeah.
who should be all skilled in martial arts and stuff. But like the fights are terrible in this movie.
It's so bad.
So it
Yeah.
becomes so freaking boring. Like if it was like John Wicking in this fucking prison, it would be badass probably.
wicking like a t-shirt.
Well, like shot like all the
Yeah.
action, you know what I mean? Like well crafted action sequences.
Yeah.
John Wicking t-shirt.
There were
So
times
it's
where they're
got
like
it.
trying to make it creative because they're shooting the same spaces over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this
Yeah,
is
for such a huge prison, there was like 3 rooms.
There
But
was
every fight scene is disconnected. It's just people shooting at the camera.
yeah.
Like, I don't think there's one sequence. Like, I remember a scene where a woman like slides in the frame, but it's like it doesn't make any sense in context with what's going on.
What
'cause you
about
can't see
Leatherpants
what's going
sliding down the stairs
Backward.
backwards, very slowly?
I think the shooting off the screen that way, I think that was like a stylistic choice. I think they were trying to make it feel claustrophobic. Because I will say about this movie, Spiv, you called out the editing. I don't think the editing is the problem with this movie at all. It doesn't matter how good of an editor you are. It doesn't matter if the footage isn't there. You know what I mean? But I think there's a lot of attempt to make this stylistic. Now, a lot of those attempts failed.
It was very blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like they were going for interesting shots. They were going for interesting lighting. They weren't always succeeding. I don't think whatever camera they were using was up to it.
yeah, I get the claustrophobic thing. I think that's why I thought
Yeah.
it felt cropped at times, just because it was.
There's
I
a
felt
lot
like I
of
was missing
wide-angle
part of the
lenses,
Yeah.
part of the shot.
I think they wanted you to feel like there's too many people in this tiny space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Well,
the
you're
other
in these
problem.
like tight hallways and stuff, so it
Yeah.
would feel claustrophobic.
And all the random goons would always be these guys with like sunglasses on, you know, in the background
But-
getting shot.
Why did they have like vampire teeth?
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Don't ask
that's
questions
cool.
like
Okay.
that.
I mean, there was that moment where
There's-
Christopher
yeah.
Lambert sees like an angel or a demon
Yeah.
across the way.
That
and
was
then doesn't-
cool, and then it doesn't pan out.
And he
some
keeps,
sort of
hallucinating
symbolism
about
there.
This kid
implied.
that he
They were gonna film the follow-up scene to that in the third day.
I mean, as much as I love Pion, though, I think a lot of times it's just he goes, "That would be cool if we did insert things," right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a whole lot of thought into symbolism or things of that nature.
No.
And it's just
Or
more, it'd be
carrying
really
it
cool
through
if
for the rest of the movie.
right.
I don't know if I agree with the fight thing, because I feel like with just shooting at the screen, you never have to choreograph anything. Everything is disconnected. And knowing that Christopher Lambert is here for 2 days is impressive.
And he's
because I
in
would
most
not-
of the scenes.
I would not have guessed that. But that maybe reshapes the way I think about this movie a
Yeah.
little bit, cuts it a little bit more slack. But like, okay, why is it 2 hours long then? Because 40 minutes in, this movie kind of runs its course. There is some storytelling sort of at the very opening, not really, but like hints at a story. That whole sequence you were talking about, the Tarantino conversation, there's a few of those throughout the movie, and they're not good. They're not entertaining.
I think he had just
No.
seen Pulp Fiction when he started writing that.
Maybe.
There's- They make no sense to the story.
Yeah.
Well, and for me, I don't like that crap. And that's a lot of the reason why I don't like Tarantino stuff, because I'm like, this isn't a story. It's just two assholes talking and he thinks it's funny or fun. I don't like it. So I can like separate that. It's just not for me, whatever. But when the movie ends and there is a bit more story stuff going on with what's the lead old guy? I thought he was the most
Marco.
interesting character in the
Yeah,
movie.
Marco's the best character by far.
Yeah.
So there was like
Marcus.
I think there could have been, you could have trimmed this movie down, cut 40 minutes off, and just sprinkled more storyline in and less of these redundant action
I
sequences.
think it should have been Battle Royale for the first hour or so, and it gets down to the 3, and then something has to take place to extend the story to some other realm, whether it be like some sort of crazy gauntlet against the Syndicate, or something that takes it from just a Battle Royale movie to something else.
Who else thought that Ice-T was the leader of the Syndicate?
No,
I did.
So I did, yeah. Until he came out at the end, it was like, "Oh, they want us all to shoot ourselves." Like,
No, I always understood that he was doing this on behalf of the Syndicate.
yeah.
what was his name? Full
Like I thought this was going to be one of those things where the Syndicate guys are all watching on CCTV and you're betting on it or what.
Right, I
have
wanted
you.
to have like a Running
Like a-
Man type
like-
thing or something.
like a mortal challenge.
right,
Yeah.
Mortal Challenge.
So I thought that was going to be part of the
It's
development.
hot here
story.
talking about that movie. That movie's fucking, that movie is a cyborg. That movie was
It turns
badass.
into like an escape film or something.
It's a
Then
theme song.
you know what I mean? Like you could have,
Yeah,
you could
could
have
have
done
done
that.
yeah.
I'm a little disappointed you guys are all so down on this one, if only because I'm pretty sure this is what would have been made if you guys all had a little bit more money in the high school. This is the contract with a little bit more of a budget.
Yeah, but
You're not wrong.
Albert Young. We're talking Albert Young.
You're not wrong there, Ian.
Instead of AJ running through the creek, it's
Did we not all see Nemesis?
it's Christopher Lambert running across the table in the
This guy has
cafeteria.
done
AJ
some pretty
How do you
creative
watch
stuff.
Nemesis and then watch this? and be
Ian,
like,
we were
what
$2 million
happened?
away from getting Christopher Lambert in the contract. No, you're right. Yes. Albert Young
But you
has
had
made
Fat
some
Mark.
good ass movies. We did have Fat
and
Mark.
understands how to make great, entertaining fight sequences. So when you watch this, you're like, what the fuck was going on? You know? Besides
Well, I
not
mean, I
having-
think
2
we
days.
discussed it. $2 million budget, $2 million to Christopher Lambert. There goes your fight choreographer and all that.
Honestly, though,
why do
honestly,
that to yourself?
I don't know.
Sometimes
Sell your
we-
movie.
sometimes we see these low budget movies that have like one big star and he's clearly only there 1 or 2 days, but he's also only in one scene.
Yeah.
The fact that like Christopher Lambert's in most scenes in this movie is like baffling to me.
Yeah, I mean, we've
Like they
seen
were
a
just
bunch
doing
of films
pickups
where
their days.
Well, I'm the sheriff now, and I'm here for 30 minutes for $1 million, and I'm not
Steven,
going
I'm gonna sit in this black room.
Right. Yeah, seems to go.
It does make sense why
Lambert's,
Christopher
like,
Lambert's so
does something.
happy in this movie, though. Then
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
no, he tries and he's cool. Like he looks
Yeah.
he looks
He's
the
not
part.
bad.
He looks good.
Yeah.
He has plot armor for 90% of the movie, which
Yeah.
is like him watching 12
he's-
guys in a room, and then he just goes and just starts shooting them all and doesn't even really dodge or
He
anything.
does a Max Payne, like running.
He Max Payne's.
Max Payne's.
They need
Yeah.
to make a new Max Payne movie
Like
and
a
game.
better one without.
But
Marky
like
Mark?
no, like a remake of the
Marky
first
Mark,
one.
right?
He just put
But
Marky
yeah,
Mark back
not
in there.
no, not Marky Mark. God no.
It would be Max Payne.
That was a weird movie.
Who would be Max Payne? That's a good question.
Yeah. It's a hard role.
They'll put Adam Driver or some guy like that because it's always fun.
You guys kept saying Max
it'll be
Payne,
The
and I was
Rock or
thinking Max Headroom, and I was very confused. I eventually figured out why I was
Slight
so confused.
difference.
But, yeah, slight difference.
Right. Hear me out. Ryan Gosling,
No, he
would
actually
take
dark
a-
haired.
I would take a Josh Hartnett.
Dude, he
Josh
can act.
Hartnett.
Josh
Yeah.
Hartnett.
Yeah,
I
would
think
do
he's
that.
too old now.
Whoa, is he Josh Hartnett?
He's like our age.
No,
He's older than us.
Yeah.
Hartnett, 2023. He's
Put
got to
Austin
look
in
sexy still.
I think he could pull it off.
Oh
I like
my
him. He
god,
has-
he's old as fuck. Oh
He has
my
chops.
god, he's old as
Yeah.
fuck.
He's 45. He's not that
He
old.
looks
Good actor.
fantastic. He looks better than I ever did.
Yeah.
He'd be a great Max Payne. Anyways,
He would be.
that would be good. All right, so some of my notes. This movie is incredibly ugly looking. The lighting is terrible.
Correct.
The tone is silly, which I did
Also,
appreciate.
Mambo music helped that. Yeah.
It did help that, but also it made me hate it because it never differentiates from the mambo music.
No.
So like it set that tone for those scenes, but then it's just like every fucking scene is this mambo, and I could not take it anymore. It is better
That
than
scene was
Rockabilly.
great, though. I gotta tell you.
This scene's great. It is way better than Rockabilly. So
Thank you, AJ.
it does set a tone immediately without even any visuals. You're like, all right, I'm in for this.
Did feel forced at times though.
The mambo, yeah. Well, yeah. It was.
He's a Mambo.
It's just there's a failure here. That's it. This movie's a failure.
Did we
It's
ever
just
get an answer
disappointing.
for why Marcus liked the accountant so much? Like, why was he protecting
I
her?
think
Why did
Marcus
he care?
had morals. He had some morals.
Yeah. He.
But why protect her if he has morals? That's
Because
not
she
an
was an
answer to that.
innocent. She was innocent.
She wasn't that innocent.
She even said, like, had I known that they were doing this, I would have got into
Yeah,
it.
everybody says that.
I know. But I think the way she was acting, they were trying to portray her as truly as somebody that had no idea what the fuck they were doing until
Yeah.
they got too
Just
far
kind of
in.
got tossed into this.
Yeah.
Market. Everyone
Okay.
gets a business card at the beginning here to explain
Yeah.
why they're there. You know, like
Yeah.
how they betrayed the syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
Marcos's card says you're the only one who lives.
Yes.
So why was he there? If it was just to get shot at the end,
Well,
Take care
no,
of
but he didn't
business.
have to get shot.
I think he
Yeah,
did.
he said something like he wanted to be there, but then it was like
Yeah.
he was like self-joking.
I think he's
about
trying
it,
to
so I felt
atone-
like he had to
make
be
it seem
there.
like-
I don't know.
Well, Lambert wanted to be there.
because he was fucking
He asked
crazy.
to
Twist.
be
He was eating Prozac. What was he? What was his concoction? Prozac,
Prozac, Valium, and
Valium, and
Ritalin?
Adderall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or was it Ritalin? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And he brought his daughter along. Because why not?
No,
It's not his daughter though.
He says it is.
he says it is.
He says it is.
He says it's my real
Well,
daughter.
so what were the
Would Christopher
flashbacks?
Lambert lie to us?
What were the flashbacks for Lou, Christopher Lambert's character? It was involved a kid.
He killed a little boy during one of his jobs.
Is that what it was? That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't quite sure if it was supposed to be something more.
the
Was it
red
like this little
filter
I think it was
says-
bothering
brother?
him, but yeah, I didn't get it either. Like I thought maybe he killed his own kid,
I didn't.
but
I think.
yeah.
I think a lot of you guys' problems with this movie is that you were thinking while it was happening. I just turned my brain off and I
Because
had a
it
great
was
time.
2 hours long.
Yeah, it was too long to not think.
It should have been an hour and 10 minutes.
I was
in
watching
and
this
out.
movie on a Sunday morning. I had nowhere to be, nothing to do. I'm just like, hell yeah, I'm on for this ride.
I
I'm
was
gonna
trying to
just
stay
groove to the
awake.
Mambo.
Why in the
Prince.
opening scene is Ice-T in a spaceship playing chess?
That's
He's
the
playing
prison.
chess with the commissioner of the prisoner.
And then
Or
he
the
loses
Because Albert
at
Pyun had
chess.
just watched a Quentin Tarantino movie. That's
So he's
why.
not even good at chess to begin with.
No, he's not.
He doesn't need to be. He has a gun.
Every time it cuts back to Ice-T, the pieces are in a different position. It's like, come on.
That's because he's playing.
I do
Yeah,
like
he
chess.
just plays chess so hard.
They mentioned that they have to. The prison is opening like in the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the
what was the
Syndicate
plan to
build
clean up
this
all the blood and
I was
bodies?
wondering, they're just gonna hose
Just have no
everything
blood.
Well, I know that's how they do it in the movie. But, like realistically, how would that have
What
worked?
about
Yeah, it's
the,
a dumb
hole-
premise.
Yeah.
What about the hole in the locker that the Barbie character makes?
Okay,
Oh, with her
that
head?
was a
when
Looney
your
Tunes
head's on
scene.
fire, you have to.
There's
smash
pure
into a
Looney
locker.
Tunes. How does she put her head through a metal locker?
That
I
was,
don't know.
it was kind of
It's so
funny.
good. It's
Yeah.
so good. Her face is yeah.
The blackface is a great
Yeah.
choice.
It is very cartoony looking.
Yeah.
There's like I'm waiting for like Bugs Bunny to pop up.
Why does she do that?
Because it's funny.
Oh
man.
boy,
It is kind of funny.
it was silly. Yes.
So
I like the
Okay.
twist at the end though when Marcus or Lou, who is Christopher Lambert, comes up to the little girl and he's like, "We're almost done, honey." And then he walks away, and then Marcus comes up to her, and she's like, "Kill that
Yeah.
maniac or something like that." I was like,
Please
"Oh,
get me
okay."
away from
Because
him.
like right during that scene, she called him daddy or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, okay, there is a bit of a twist here."
well, but
I mean, there could have been.
she
Could
was
have
kind of
been.
playing along with him being a creep because she then
Yeah, I
tells
know.
Marcus to kill him.
I like how he was
To
like
kill that
hiding
creep.
behind that car and he was like so
Just hiding
visible.
there.
He's so visible. Like, just-
Christopher Lambert's supposed to be an ultimate assassin. Can't tell there's a dude like just
so
sitting there.
stupid.
That's you always hide in plain sight, and then people don't know.
Yeah, but you would have seen him. The car's really low to the ground and not that big.
Do you think like real life assassins are cool? Like wear long trench coats and stuff?
I'm
I don't
sure
think
you
so.
would not even know
No.
they're not a normal person.
Because the goal is to stay alive.
I feel like the like one that I know was like from New Jersey and he was like a gangster and he looked like a 55-year-old fat like bald dude
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
and he was like a hitman and that was
Jimmy the fish.
I guess because you just have to show up at somebody's house and shoot him in the head and then that's
Well,
it. You
I
don't
don't-
need to.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
there's
not
a
like
difference
a
between
ninja.
a hitman and an assassin.
Right.
Yeah.
You're just a dude who
Like,
knows how to
what
do
it-
it cleanly.
What if John
Do
Wick
that.
was like real looking assassins and it's just like a bunch of fat middle-aged dudes like just drinking at a bar? Like that's what the John Wick like assassin
You
group
mean they
looks
don't
like.
run through like airports shooting at each other with
No.
silencers on?
Nah.
I love that scene.
Oh, it's so dumb. I never
Like,
saw it, but I've seen
nobody
that scene.
reacts whatsoever. Yeah.
How many of those are there now? I've never seen any.
Like
of them.
7. I've only seen the first one.
They're all
Yeah,
right.
First
Right?
two.
There's 4 of them.
Seen the first one. That's it.
We should do a marathon.
John Wick marathon. But by the time we get done with the marathon, they'll have like 3 more.
It'll just
God,
be
can't
never
do it.
ending.
Well, he keeps funding them himself, so yeah.
They keep making. They just keep printing money.
There are much worse things coming out
There
than
are.
that stuff.
There are.
Right.
All right. Well, anything else with the Mean Guns?
Yeah,
Yes.
just one thing. Hypothetical.
Yeah.
If you had to be an assassin, what would be your like kitschy trademark thing? People with weird haircuts or glasses, or like, what would be your thing?
Kilt.
Mambo music, a kilt. Yeah, Ian, that's pretty obvious.
It's obvious, yeah.
I like when they like leave something behind.
Yeah.
Like the Wet Bandits.
Gotta get close though.
Wet Bandits.
You just like sneak in and leave like Dunkin' Donuts behind.
Munchkins.
Yeah,
Chris almost
munchkins.
spit his drink all over the place.
That's funny. I don't know. I have to brainstorm this. You just caught me off guard. I didn't think about
I kind
my
of wanted like off
my
the cuff
assassin.
thing, you know?
like. I don't want to have to say something now and then stick with it later on.
You don't have to stick with it.
Well, I
I'm not
will.
signing a contract.
Yeah, I'm not signing. I would have to. And
Chris
then
would just
you
leave like a copy of Transient behind.
like, for the love of God, just watch this.
You want to watch my movie?
Figure out how they die.
Whatever your answer to this question is, Chris, it does become an important prop or set piece for the contract too.
Exactly. Should remake the contract. Same exact storyline, AJ.
Gotta
I'll be in
bring
the
back
gunfight again.
Brett's.
Get
Put
him,
it in a prison.
gotta get a Miata.
You're probably saw it.
Do salsa
man,
the whole
Miatas are
movie.
expensive
Didn't
now.
or no? What was Brett's
Merengue?
into? Was it? It was
swing
swing
dancing.
Swing. Yeah. Swing music throughout the whole thing.
AJ, you could do.
We
you
write
could
the
do surf.
script and we just sell it to Neil Breen.
He writes his own shit. He's not taking your shit.
He's got philosophy.
He's too good for you.
Too good.
Contract 2 would be political enough for him.
All right. Anything
So
else?
I've got something else. I got a hot take. So
take.
this movie has like approximately 200 male characters, right? Every single one dead. 3 female characters, 2 live. So is this movie the
Is there
feminist
only 3?
anthem that
There were
1997
Barbie,
deserved?
D, the
Barbie.
accountant lady, the
And
kid.
the kid.
Wait, who's Barbie? Who's D?
Barbie's the
Barbie
one
is
that's
the
head
kid
Barbie's the one that put her
Yeah.
head through,
Dee's-
and
Right,
Dee
right,
was
right.
the blonde with the blue.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
leather pants.
Okay, but still, 50% is a good survival rate compared to 0. Feminist anthem that 1997 deserved. That's all I gotta say.
A Albert Pion movie. and how much money did the women get paid compared to Christopher Lambert?
Like, how much did everybody get paid compared to Christopher Lambert?
Yeah, the
still
last
just
guy
did it
pick
for
it up,
free.
so it's like a $5 coupon to Arby's or something. He's like, God damn it.
I never would have thought that Christopher Lambert had that much pull. Like, even as knowing he was in Highlander and Mortal Kombat and stuff, I wouldn't have thought he got
This
paid
was
that much, though.
This
In the
was 2
90s,
years
yeah.
after Mortal Kombat. Yeah, he was a big name.
He's
Yeah,
still
for
acting?
this type of movie, especially.
He's still acting.
Yeah, not the same type of stuff though.
He's got 11 movies coming up.
Jeez.
Yeah. Anything we should watch?
Well, the one's called Mnemonics, and it says, after the death of half of the worldwide population by a virus, a scientist has introduced a new life, the Mnemonics. And he plays Derek Cosgrove.
Oh,
That
hell
sounds
yeah.
pretty badass.
Bad name.
Put it on the
He's in-
wheel.
He's in
Derek
the Wizard
Cosgrove?
Hunter, the Hunt for Evangelion Crowley.
What?
I don't know. Evangelion Crowley sounds anime.
Evangelion, yeah, that's
Evangelion, yeah, I've never
that's
seen that.
anime.
He's got a lot of movies. I'm always here for some Christopher Lambert.
I like Paul's comment.
Yeah, it's Titanic.
Yeah, probably this movie would have done a lot better if it didn't have to go up against Titanic. I mean, at least a couple of Academy
That's why it
Awards.
failed, really.
Yeah, that's probably what
Yeah,
it was.
it
Probably what it was.
It was almost
All
as
right.
long as Titanic.
Anything else, guys?
And Rebecca with the best comment of the show, as usual. Iced
right.
tea, like the iceberg. Oh my god, there's so many parallels.
All right, AJ, would you recommend The Mean Guns?
I think if you're like a super Albert Pyong fan and you really like some of his stuff, maybe check it out. But I couldn't deal with it. It was too long, too repetitive, and it needs to be just a little bit better to watch. I don't think I can recommend it.
Aaron.
I really like Pion, so I'm gonna say it's worth watching, especially if you like battle royale films. But it was disappointing. I was expecting more from a Pion movie.
Rebecca.
Yeah, no, I can't recommend it. It was too bad.
Scotty P.
Yeah, if it was an hour and 20 minutes, maybe. But
Not enough
2
plot.
hours, there's just not enough.
Simultaneously, too much plot, not enough plot. We got it.
Yeah.
Spilled.
Ian.
Not enough plot.
Yeah, I recommend this. My only caveat would be, can you turn your brain off? Like, you know, if you
I
need
can
if you
turn
need
that
it,
brain off, Ian.
if you need a movie that has a strong story, if you need a movie, you know, that is thinking man's movie, you've come to the wrong place. But if you're just like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna have a good time. I have nowhere to be for 2 hours.
And I put on
Do
Commando.
it.
I don't think I've ever turned my brain on, and I still say no. So
You're not smart
yeah.
enough to understand this Albert Gunn classic, Chris.
I think you might be right. I love Commando. I highly recommend that. All right, time to move on, I guess, and play a game. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of upbeat, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
All right, we're playing a word game today.
Ooh.
So, give me the name of the movie about unkind large units of weight.
Are we talking about me?
Mean,
Just Rupert in general, I think.
mean
In
tons.
pounds?
There we go.
Kilograms?
Negatons.
Mean tons.
Oh, is everything gonna start with mean? What does that mean?
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Yeah,
Is it all gonna rhyme with guns?
Yes, we are.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
How about unpleasant
Mean nuns.
religious women?
Mean
You
Huns.
said that
Said
way
it,
too
mean
fast,
nuns.
Ian.
I did say mean.
Yeah, you have to
Huns.
let me read the statement
Sorry.
first.
Yeah, you didn't even.
Oh,
abide by the-
okay. Hold on. As a listener, I sometimes don't even know the answers to the questions because nobody says them out loud. You can give me a hard time all of a sudden.
All right, you're losing 2 points because you're not playing by the rules and you're yelling at the game master.
I'm yelling at all of you.
Yes, it is mean nuns.
Oh
terrifying.
God, that's
How about vile good times?
Mean funds?
I think he might be right though.
Rhymes.
It does.
Mean buns.
Okay.
Yo, you guys want to come over for
Funds?
some mean funds?
Is funds available? Jesus Christ, I can't talk tonight.
Oh boy, they should be
Is
wearing their
funds
smocks.
a valid word?
Oh, yeah.
What is
In
it?
this game, it is.
Oh, we're playing those rules.
Does Aaron lose points now too? Yelling at Rebecca?
No, he
How
asked a
about-
clarifying question.
Low balls of fire.
That's mine when I'm too close to the oven.
Mean
Buns.
Mean buns, yeah.
God damn it! I
Nope.
was okay.
Oh,
No.
Balls of fire.
Balls of fire.
Mean
I don't
sons.
get this game. I'm Chris's player,
There
playing
you
Chris's
go,
role
Chris.
here.
Son.
I don't get it.
Sons. Balls of fire.
Goodness gracious.
Horrid
Chris's
word
role.
plays.
Yeah. You know, spending
Mean
the whole time
puns.
being completely. There you go.
There you go.
That's good. Nice
Hey,
job.
Chrissy, you
Well
are
stuff.
smart. You're special, Chris. I like you.
Unkind English
1
poets
point to
known
Ian
for
for
religious
liking me.
verses.
You're talking over Rebecca. guys.
Sorry.
Unkind English poets known for religious verses.
Oh my God.
Mean
Pions.
transcendentalists.
Mean.
I hope I didn't just spoil one coming.
I think
No.
of poets, for religious verse.
Mean duns?
Mean done.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Spiv, it kind of looks like you.
This is why Spiv has the big couch.
Spiv, you look like Mean Duns. I don't know who that is.
That's not.
That's John Donne.
Okay. Oh, okay.
English poet known for religious verse.
If you graduated high school, Chris, you would have known.
No, I know that name. I've heard that name.
How about malicious bass clearers?
Mean
All
runs.
your base
Mean-
are belongs
mean
to
home
us.
runs?
Mean sons.
Hmm.
Mean.
Phillies?
Base clearer?
Why is it not? Oh, there we go.
baseball?
Mean home runs.
There we go.
Oh, come on.
There's no
How
way,
about?
God.
Oh, whoa, we're flying.
Oh!
That's
got
a
it.
Alright, that was unfriendly male children. Mean sons.
Yeah.
And that was the last one.
That was cool.
Okay, Rebecca
really
loses
hard,
1
yeah.
point for not doing mean puns.
All right. Thank you, Rebecca. That was a good game. Time to move on and do some listener feedback. So here we go.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Dead Sushi.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Sure,
That
Jan.
Had
That
sushi
was
last
fun.
night for dinner.
That was fun.
It
Yeah,
was
it
a
was fun.
fun movie, guys. Jesse Magers,
Mean
The
fun.
Apple, and Dead Sushi were both declared the worst movies ever.
Thank you. I agree.
Yes,
Wow.
I agree.
Worse than
I'm
Vampire Cop?
Jesse
No,
gets
Vampire Cop's
points.
top
You get points.
No, definitely not. Well, I'm sure this is accurate. Does Chris by chance hate all movies with food-related titles?
Oh.
Ooh,
That's
interesting
possible.
theory.
I mean, I
we
could
need to do more
see that.
research. More
I
research
could
is needed.
see that. We'll have to keep that in our pocket. That's,
Yeah, I don't know, actually, honestly. Speaking honestly,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I can't say
It's
either.
weird.
We gotta.
Maybe
Got
I
it.
do like food
I
though.
know.
Like I like food a lot.
How did you
Yeah.
feel about that Killer Donuts movie?
I didn't see it, but it looked really stupid.
But you always hate the
Yeah,
opposite
see, okay,
of
we're
what
onto
you
didn't
like.
see
something.
it, but
We're
I-
onto something.
You always hate
What'd
the
you say?
opposite of what you like.
That's true.
That's
What
I'm
about
saying.
Double Down? Did you like that? That was the name of a chicken
Tuna
sandwich
fish?
too.
I did like Double
Named
Down.
after Neil Breen's movie.
That was the tuna fish one, yeah?
Yeah. I don't
Food
know.
had a strong role in it.
We'll have to keep it in mind next time we play a food-related movie.
Yeah.
It's gotta have
Yeah.
food in the title, though. I think is
Yeah.
the thing.
Mm,
Okay.
okay. Jesse also says, also, I'm writing this while Mean Guns is playing in the background. I've had about enough of this pseudo samba soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's Mambo,
100%.
not Samba. Come on, get out of here.
Get it right, Jesse.
I was waiting for
Italiano.
or whatever that guy did. You know what I'm talking about? Mambo number 5.
Little Lou Bega in there.
Lou Bega. A little bit of sun in my ass. Mother in
Yeah.
Little bit shooting you in
Y'all
the
act like you didn't know what I'm talking about. Make this joke
in
earlier.
your face is all I need.
All right, we're good.
Marilyn Canepa has a question for us.
Okay.
She's heard the term gas station sushi for a while now, but
God
she's
damn.
never seen it in any gas
That's a
station.
great album title too.
I have never
Gas
seen it in
station
gas
sushi?
stations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it in
No.
grocery stores, like giant
Supermarkets,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she
Wegmans
wants
does
to
have
know,
decent
does it,
sushi.
does it exist?
It probably exists.
Probably.
You probably don't
Like
want
there's
to eat
there's
it.
Maybe,
places
like,
that like
Bigger
make
cities
sushi.
or something.
Yeah, there's places that make sushi that like they just kind of deliver it to like takeout places. I don't see why a gas station couldn't have that.
Yeah, and by I feel like gas station is a bad term now because like Wawa is like they got food there. Like they have a they're
Wawa
cooking.
and Sheets are relatively unique in that way, though.
Are they?
Even
Okay.
Turkey
Like you don't
Bell
find shit like that
has,
you don't find that everywhere in the country. That kind of thing.
I think Wawa's definitely slightly better.
I could.
Yeah, the same.
I would not be surprised if Wawa.
That's all Wawa does.
Yeah, like if
Wawa's
Wawa-
advertising like crazy, having new pizzas. I'm like, you don't have a pizza oven. Get the fuck out of
No,
here,
no, the
assholes.
pizza's stupid.
I'm
But
like,
I
respect yourself enough to not get a Wawa pizza.
I wouldn't be surprised if Wawa like did the same thing as Giant and got that third party to come in and give sushi
Yeah.
every day.
I
can see that.
They
Yeah.
don't, but I could see it.
And I would buy
Be
it.
like the Krispy Kreme.
I would
of
not.
The sushi world.
Generally, Giants have bad sushi unless they have a sushi person on site.
Yeah, Wegmans definitely has better because they do
For
make
sure.
it there.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a pot called gas station sushi, like a
pot?
strain of
Oh,
pot.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, then. I don't think I'd buy raw fish from a gas station.
Well,
Well, people buy
I don't
hot
usually
dogs
buy.
there.
I don't
Some
buy
reason.
raw stuff
They're
from
pretty
Giant.
quick.
But they're not
They're
raw.
pretty
They've been
quick.
cooking for 5 days.
I buy raw from
Yeah.
Wegmans.
They've been
Hot
sitting
dogs-
at room temperature.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hot dogs can't make you sick from going bad. That was the thing.
There's
I mean,
enough
they're
salt in
just
them.
pure, yeah,
Hmm.
pure salt and animal parts slurry condensed into a casing.
Mm.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Marilyn also has an alternative title for Mean Guns already. Pissed Off Pistols.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I came up with some really good alternate titles, and I thought for sure I was going to remember them. I really should have written them down.
This is the problem. I think of them all the time when I'm watching, and I don't bother writing them down.
Yeah.
That's why I gave up.
Okay then. Jinx, how dangerous does a gun have to be to qualify as mean?
Ooh, that's a thinker
It's not,
right there.
It's not the gun; it's how you use it.
Guns
Okay,
don't
Mr.
kill
Conservative.
Right? Had the gun had a
Ice-T
gun,
kills
the gun
people.
wouldn't have killed the good guy with the bad gun, or something.
If there was just a good gun, the bad guns wouldn't something.
Hey, if the Jews had guns in the Holocaust,
had that gas station sushi had a gun, I wouldn't have eaten it.
If the
Grumpy old
dead
guy.
sushi had guns, it would have been a much
Grumpy old
shorter
guys.
movie.
They had flamethrowers though,
Yeah.
and gunships.
That movie was awesome. Let's see what else here. Who brought a knife to the gunfight?
What?
Lots of
I don't know
people.
who
If you have a knife, you got to throw it. We didn't even talk about that.
Is that a Crocodile Dundee?
There was a couple
reference?
scenes with
What's
that.
from?
That's not a knife.
I can't
It's
remember.
not. It's plastic.
David Black. Piper's pick of Dead Sushi was genius. It was a hilarious episode. I love the podcast and always look forward to it. Well,
If
thank
anything,
you.
I say
Cool.
3-year extension.
3-year extension for David Black.
Yes. I meant for Pfeiffer for the pick.
No, he's still banned.
Okay.
Yeah, he's banned.
I like how you like the
3-year
movie, Spin, but you're
extension
still
of the
supporting the band.
Alternative title for Dead Sushi, Live Sushi. Like, way too live.
Oh,
Get the hell
fair.
out of it next time. Seriously.
Undead Sushi might have been a better title.
Zombie sushi.
That might have been a spoiler though.
Spoilers. Paul Lilienthal, it landed on the Apple the week of the Apple.
Huh?
I don't know what that
I
means.
think that was implying it should have been Skeleton Man.
Oh, right.
Oh well, Skeleton Man will
Yeah.
always be there waiting to suck.
I think I remember you guys spun the apple first because you couldn't take the apple off the
Right.
wheel.
Paul, waiting to suck. It should have been waiting to bone. Come on, man. It writes itself.
You know a lot about that. Mike D.
No, not really.
Mike D tries to watch every movie we do, unless he can't find them. But this year, he couldn't get through the Apple. And this movie, meaning Dead Sushi, nope, just can't.
Mike D and I are very similar in our
The
like
Apple
our
was
taste.
fun.
Yeah, I like
He's
that.
your Canadian
Dead
brother.
Sushi was too. Maybe Chris should move to Canada.
I think so. I could use free healthcare because they're not healthy.
And they
Yeah,
support
there's-
the arts up there.
Yeah, I'm not healthy
Do
and
they?
everything.
There's reasons.
Mansquisto.
Mansquito.
Manquisto is how Mike D spells it.
I approve.
The Count of
best?
Manquisto.
Manquisto.
Well, I want to see the movie. I want to see a movie
We
called
are the
Manquistador. Yes, oh,
Manquistador.
damn.
Let's make that.
We will conquer the Aztecs
Conquistador.
with our proboscis. Yeah, so
Or is it about the
Mans-
mosquitoes that take down the conquistadors halfway through their conquest?
They
you go.
spread the smallpox.
The mosquitoes take revenge with yellow fever. Anywho, Mansquito was the best, and it's been downhill since.
100%.
According to Mike D.
100% Mike D.
Matthew Pfeiffer, I'm so happy that even though 4 of you hated my recommendation, it created such a fun episode.
That's usually the best thing about it, right?
I'm a tad shocked, though. There was so much talk about ban on this movie, of all things. Don't worry, my next pick should do the job for sure.
We'll see you in
Smiley face.
2026, Matthew Pfeiffer. The end of 2026, we'll be happily watching your next recommendation.
Chris.
That does, yeah. Ian, go
I
ahead.
was just like, Chris, if you do move to Canada, please remake Apocalypse. I need a better version of that movie.
I can't make that movie. I don't know anything about hockey,
Is that
Not
a
with that
hockey
attitude.
apocalypse?
but neither
movie?
did they. So
It's a zombie apocalypse hockey horror comedy, and it sucks at all of those things. The hockey action's bad, the zombies are terrible, and it's not fucking funny.
That's too bad. There's so much potential there.
Yeah,
what
the
is
guy's
all
made a
this
bunch of religious movies since then.
All right, AJ sent me a million movies here.
There's some good stuff in there.
So many.
I think there's some good
All right,
stuff.
This is why you
Spirit
guys have to
Halloween, the movie. He has Spirit Halloween, the movie. He has Halloween Party. He has a movie
Check
called
out
Halloween.
Hero. Look at
Halloween.
the trailer for that.
I thought we were doing Skeleton Man. What's going on?
Look at
Yeah,
Halloween Hero, Chris.
And then we had to ban Paul.
Oh shit, this looks pretty good.
Halloween Hero.
Oh my god, this looks pretty good.
All right, let's just do it.
Good.
No,
People are gonna hate me if we watch that.
Yeah, no, we
that
can't.
bad?
We're gonna do Skeleton Man. I think.
3-year ban for
Oh, come
AJ.
on, dude. I think so. I have a whole wheel lined up.
Chris, he spent the last hour trying to
Oh,
find a movie.
you made a wheel?
He made a
Yeah, but-
Halloween wheel.
He hasn't been
Halloween
talking.
Heroes on it, so people are
All
gonna
right,
hate me.
that's fine. Did you put Skeleton Man on the wheel?
No, I did not.
Add Skeleton
It
Man on
should
the
go
wheel,
on
just to be
there,
fair.
yeah.
let me find
That does it for our listener feedback, guys. If you want me to read your comments next week, you gotta leave them, which also
Ne-
helps out the channel on YouTube. So like, subscribe, leave comments, share
Next
with
week
your friends,
Is
send us money.
next week is our Halloween episode, so leave us a voicemail Halloween tale.
Ooh.
And then we will rank them on the show, and the winner will receive probably nothing, but maybe something.
The winner will receive a
One of
picture
the
the hell is that?
non-existent Neil Breen
You may or may
t-shirts.
not receive something.
Yeah, one of the
Congratulations.
Neil Breen t-shirts that AJ's definitely sending to us.
It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming.
I still have my bingo card.
Hold on to it.
I've got
AJ.
my proof.
That's
Are you
awesome.
ready to share your wheel?
I will try. Let me see here.
No, there is no try, only do.
All right. Can everyone see my wheel?
No, you
Try
got
only wheel.
Yeah,
No.
now we can.
Yes.
It's coming up.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. There's some questionable
Halloween.
things on here. Yeah, but there's some good stuff.
If AJ thinks it's questionable, I'm very
Yeah,
concerned.
that's
we got
Great.
we got Halloween Hero.
Guys, I'm gonna
which
be
is
sick
about,
next week.
A
Are there any
blue-blooded
airplanes in
American
this?
who loses his wife and has to reconnect with his life. It's
Yeah.
really,
What?
looks really. It's a
What the
drama.
fuck are you picking? All right, we need
got-
to veto this shit before it gets
Halloween
started.
Party actually looks pretty cool. And it's a newer movie about this crazy killer.
Okay.
But it's very B, like shot on video.
Yeah,
Oh.
Spirit Halloween, which is based on the
That's too good.
store, which is the movie. You think that's
Is
gonna
that
be too
just an
good?
employee
too high
orientation
budget.
video?
That's got what's his face from fucking Back to the Future in it.
Wait, let me find that. I'll
Looks
remove
like
it.
Voldemort's on the cover.
We got Skeleton Man. We got
we got
Halloween
Spirit
Heroes, which is a shot on video children's Halloween epic action fantasy.
Is it a
movie.
sequel to Halloween
yeah, it looks
Heroes?
awesome. It looks awesome.
All right, whatever. Okay.
I feel like
Then
I'm
we
gonna be out
have,
next week.
I think we just gotta spin.
And then we have
Wait, is this for
Halloween
next week or
Jack,
the week after?
which is slasher,
It's for this week.
scarecrow
Next
that
week.
murders people.
Okay. Okay.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't care anymore.
I should
Better be
learned to
Skeleton
let me
Man.
make a wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Come on, Halloween Hero.
Yes.
Okay.
Chris, play the trailer.
Hold on, I gotta find it. I gotta find it again.
Full movie's on YouTube, by the way.
Oh boy.
Full movie on YouTube.
And how much is that rental?
God, I was like,
I'm gonna get a 7-year ban for this.
oh
movie.
my god, AJ.
7
Hold on,
ban.
you're gonna get a 7-year ban for this.
You told him to do
out,
it.
out longer than your first hire.
I just felt bad. I was like, he always is excited about his wheel, and we never let him do it.
It's got all the rights in it. A bit.
Oh man, he's on the edge.
Underexposed.
So underexposed.
That's how you know he's on
They
the
put the
edge.
filter on there.
It's supposed to be day for day, or day for
It's
day.
nighttime. Oh, it's so dark.
That's how you know he's conflicted.
My wife, she was a cop, and she died. She loved gardening, wearing black dresses.
Yeah, I think I'm not feeling well next week.
Is this a Jesus movie?
What is going on?
Is that Irene's
AJ.
kid?
Oh my
What
god.
happened?
AJ, no! What the fuck is this?
You want
We're
to
not
spin the wheel
watching-
again? You want to spin the wheel again?
Yes. Spin the
Yeah.
wheel
Is
again.
this like a Leon the Professional sort of a thing?
No, this is.
Are you kidding me?
It might be good. I don't
No.
know.
It's-
So wait, hold on.
All right.
Sean says it's only 51 minutes long.
Boy.
Yeah.
Sold.
It's on
51
YouTube.
minutes.
No, I'm not doing that. That
It's
looks
on Encourage.
Yeah, like
awful.
Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, and this would fucking
You're gonna ruin
ruin
it
it.
with some Jesus stuff.
That's so good. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll remove that one and we'll respin.
Whatever. Let's just do
All
it.
right, how many
was that
other
even
Jesus
about?
Halloween movies are on?
How many do we have to
There
remove
wasn't a
until we get the
Jesus
skeleton,
movie.
man?
It wasn't a Jesus.
Yeah,
Was that a Jesus home
Suicidal
invasion
Aaron.
movie?
He's suicidal.
All right,
Is that
here we
what that
go.
was?
Trick or treat.
All right.
and they
These
have
are
a
some good
friendship,
options.
and
These are some.
None of these
Everyone's
are
gonna
good
like
options,
these.
Dave.
All right?
No,
Jesus.
I doubt it.
AJ Spiv is talking about. I don't even know what he's talking about.
I'm explaining the plot of Halloween Hero.
Oh, okay.
I just know from the trailer.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
this
wait.
is good. This
All
is
right,
good. All right, cool.
Is this gonna be like your Jesus
All right.
wheel, Aaron, AJ?
Halloween party. This might be pretty good, guys. I saw the trailer. Look pretty
It
cool.
might be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Solid endorsement.
Chris, you want me to send it to you?
I have it.
Okay.
This shit.
This might be
Okay,
entertaining.
okay.
Hey, look,
British.
I got the Halloween meme.
A what?
It asks your worst fear.
What should I
I'm
put?
already out.
If you don't answer before the clock runs out,
Hurry!
Pig people.
that fear comes to life.
All right, God, Dad, respin this shit, please. for fuck's
Who's
sake.
afraid of pig people?
So she didn't
The pork
No,
princess?
keep going. Keep
Why
going.
would you
Keep
bring
going.
pig
Keep going. Keep going.
type pig people.
He's a pigman, Jerry.
Wait.
He's a pigman.
So
Is this
then
based in Iowa?
room somehow?
Afraid of pig people.
Zoe was in the closet.
I saw some
We're
cool
not
stuff in
watching
trailer.
this.
No, this will be fun. It'll be
They bricked
fun.
something up.
It's
This
Harry
is actually
Potter.
fine.
It's my name. It must be whoever's closest, maybe.
Why is
You're
the
a
font
wizard.
so bad?
Keyboard, did you unplug this? Spencer, hurry!
Are you making this in paint?
Vagina spiders.
Okay, I'm back in. I'm back in.
This is Harry Potter mixed with
Oh,
Barbie.
man,
Weird
there's
shit.
some cool effects in this trailer, though.
All right, actually, this got a lot better than I was
Oh, look at
expecting.
that.
I'm not gonna
It'll
lie.
be fun.
You're missing
It'll
the.
be fun.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll watch this.
there's a crazy.
This is-
oh,
What is this on?
Some people.
Yeah, what is this on, AJ?
I don't know.
You don't even know we can watch this?
You
You make us watch these trailers and you don't even know if we can find the
It's been out
film?
for a while. We'll find it. Halloween party.
YouTube, according to Sean.
3 years.
2019.
It's been out for a
It's
while.
on Tubi. It's on Tubi.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
I mean, the
And
name
it had
is
all the
just
good
terrible.
parts.
It's an hour and a
Halloween
half.
Party.
I'd rather watch
Yeah.
Murder Party.
This will be
It's
fine.
directed and written by Jay Dahl.
It's gonna be very dull.
It's Roald Dahl's son.
He's known for sex with hot robots.
Oh,
There are monsters.
that's not the name of a movie. That's just what he's known for.
Save your show for next week.
Boy Clops. All right, I changed my mind.
Boyclops.
Boy Clops.
Are we allowed to
Bite Me,
watch
the
this
Bed
movie?
Bug Invasion.
Oh man, this looks cool, man. Did you jump through
Boy
this at all?
Clops. All right.
Yeah, this does look pretty cool.
There's some
Boy
Um,
Clops. We
yeah,
gotta
no.
somebody. We gotta watch Boy Clops.
I mean, I still would prefer Skeleton Man as my vote.
This is
but
so
we'll just do
stupid.
this. All right.
Will
We'll do Skeleton Manvember next month.
I'm still down for watching the first one, but whatever.
all right.
Uh,
Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I'd watch that with you, AJ, if you want to
Yeah,
do a special
me
episode.
and Mark will watch that.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Halloween Hero.
The
Halloween Hero.
the Jesus.
I really want
home
to see the
invasion?
sequence where he's about to shoot himself.
All right.
His couch.
All right. Before we wrap, we're gonna watch Halloween Party 2019 next week, which is available on Tubi. But we have to do our scores. So let's start with
yes.
AJ. AJ is -1 for being rude.
Respectable.
He is
Wait.
-1 for not knowing what's going on. So AJ in total is -2 points.
I was building a
No,
wheel
wait.
a whole episode.
So minus
points.
another one.
He needs points off for Halloween Hero bullshit.
All right, fine. Another one for Halloween Hero. So AJ is
Classic. What are you talking
AJ.
about?
That's like
AJ
-9 just for that.
AJ
alone.
is -3.
Paul
That's-
thought Halloween
no.
Hero was
All
really
right,
cool.
All right. Aaron is up. Aaron is -1 for no history hole image or anything. AJ.
His
Aaron
OBS
is
crashed.
Aaron is -1 for using the term "those people" multiple times throughout the episode. Aaron is -1 for having an attitude problem
Fuck
Oh.
you.
when we were talking about the mic problems.
I don't like your arbitrary points.
Aaron is -1 for his mic problems.
I don't have any mic problems. I'm talking to you clearly. I just can't talk right.
Aaron is -1
Are
for
you
some
deducting points because of my speech
inappropriate
impediment?
mean puns, and Aaron is -1 because he's a Trump supporter, loves guns.
That's a lot of
-6.
points. That's a lot of points.
-6 points.
Wow.
Aaron is -6.
Wow. I was like,
All right.
Aaron.
Rebecca.
I don't relate to
Rebecca
that.
wins, right?
No, Rebecca is -1 for skipping over the mean sons and screwing up the entire game.
Oh, fair, fair. She should be -2 for not doing mean puns.
So she's. I'm gonna just give her -1, -1. Spiv. You are -1. I don't remember exactly what you said, but it was really dumb, and it was at the
probably
opening of the show. You're also -1 for not having seen Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're -1 because you brought up the Jews and the Holocaust for some reason.
Yeah,
so that's -3 points.
That's very fair.
Wait, bringing up history is now frowned upon?
I mean, it's just weird that he brought up the Jews and the Holocaust.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
It's too soon. It's too soon. All right, Ian, you are -1 because you said something really pervy about Spiv at the beginning of the episode.
Probably. I don't remember, but that tracks.
You are -1 for hitting on Angela Lansbury or saying I should.
No, I'm saying you'd be all about it. How many times have we talked about you being into the older ladies, Chris? Come on.
Nice. Murder She Wrote is
That's just true. That's +1, if anything.
Thanks, Paul.
You are fine. I'll even get rid of that one. So you're only at -1. You're a -1 for recommending Mean Guns.
I didn't recommend Mean Guns.
He didn't. No.
Oh,
What?
No, that was Nick T.
It was Nick
Oh,
T.
you-
No. Recommending the movie.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
So
I'll
you're
take
-1
that.
for that.
I'll take that.
You're -1 for not playing by the rules of the game.
Okay.
Did we establish
You're an additional -1.
I played
for
them
yelling.
too well. I played them too well. If anything.
You're an additional -1 for yelling at the game master. But Ian, in your favor, you are +1 because you said you liked me.
Okay.
All right. And now for me, I
-47.
well, let me do it. You're not the authority.
+1
I am +1 for respecting AJ, which AJ agreed to earlier in the show. And I'm +1 because I did a great Lou Bega impersonation earlier.
No, you
so
did
that's
not.
+2 for
You didn't
Chris.
even know his name.
I did know his name. I said
Well,
No, I
you
said
did
Fat
round
Albert.
for tanking
No, I did
Howard
not.
Heroes.
I did
You
not.
did a Fat Albert.
Eric, for someone sitting at -6 points, I think maybe you should just sit back in the corner.
No, I'll fuck this. I'm going for gold here.
There we go. So, there you go.
It's the totals.
Clearly me.
Yeah,
so,
do the math. You can't do
so
math. -1.
It's Chris, then Rebecca,
Yeah.
then AJ and Spiv tied, then Ian, and then Aaron at the bottom.
So,
Sorry, Aaron.
so I guess, yeah.
You don't have to
Yeah.
watch Halloween Party. There you go.
All right, cool. I'm done with the podcast, I guess. That's fine. Vote me off this fucking island. I
But
don't
then
care.
you won't see the rest of the witchcraft series.
I've seen it all. There's nothing else they could do. Yeah, see, here you go. Boom.
I thought that my Christopher Lambert impression was pretty good.
It was very
You should
good.
get a point for that.
Viv
Spiv.
gets +2.
Right.
All right, fine, Spiv. You get +1 for that. You're above AJ.
All right. I'll accept it.
That's it, guys, for this week's episode. Next week, AJ is making us watch the 2019 movie Halloween Party. What's it called?
Yeah.
Halloween
Harry
Party.
Potter's Halloween Party.
Harry Potter's Extreme Halloween Makeover, which is available on Tubi, and check that out. If you don't have Tubi, which everyone does because it's free, it's also on Amazon for free. And that's going to do it for this week's episode, guys. Go on bad-movie-night.com. Leave us a voicemail recanting your most intimate of Halloween stories, and we will play them on the show and rank them like we did this week.
Oh, Chris, I'm going to leave you the best voicemail about my intimate Halloween experiences.
I love it. I'm here for it, Aaron. I appreciate the creativity, and I hope everybody dresses up next week.
Yeah, I'd love to see people's costumes.
Yeah, I'd love to see people's
Send in your
costumes.
photos.
Send in. I'm talking about you people in the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
We'll see.
I think I might go with Sting. Not the one you're thinking of. The wrestler, obviously.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Tantric sex?
Stacy
You have a
likes
castle?
it. It's, yeah.
I've got the perfect hair to be Sting. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. That's it, guys. Get you here next week. Have a good one. Goodbye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.